There's nothing quite like a Harley Davidson. No other motorcycle has the aura, tradition and mystique.
And getting to have a ride on one is an incredible experience as well.
John runs Brisbane Harley Rides and he offers tours around the CBD and half and full day tours of the Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast hinterlands. Today John's picked me up from Mount Cootha and we're embarking on the CBD tour.
Have you always loved riding?
Yeah, I've been riding for about 36 years, on and off.
Pretty hard once it's in your blood, it usually never goes away.
Well, if I get 2 days where I don't get out on the bike, it nearly drives me nuts.
On our way to the city heart, there are plenty of vistas to admire.
We get some really great views in such a short period of time, don't we?
Oh, you cover a fair bit. Yeah, our ride is just over 50 kilometres and it takes about an hour around the city.
What do you love about taking people on these rides through the city?
Quite often we find that there's a lot of people that don't know that much about Brisbane, even if they've lived here all their life. We take them places that they haven't seen or been before, and that's a great experience for them and also for us.
Many of John's tours begin at South Bank, and it's where we've decided to pull up for a short break.
Now, I believe you've had pillion passengers of all ages on the back of this bike.
Yes, we have. We've had people from 8, which is the minimum age, up to 92. And we've even had people where we actually go to a nursing home, pick them up and take them out for a half-hour ride.
What are some of the reactions that you get from people who maybe have never been on a bike before?
Oh, there's all sorts of people, but I've had yelling and screaming. I've had people who won't talk at all and people who are so nervous and they get on the bike and you get going and 10 minutes later they say, I wish I'd done this 10 years ago. I've actually had people who have come for a ride and then gone out and 12 months later I see them in the Harley Club.
Someone who had never ridden a Harley until she met John is his partner Libby. Now she also leads tours and was the first female rider in Australia licensed to carry passengers on a tour on a Harley.
G'day, Sophie.
Hey, I'm glad you could join us.
Oh, same here. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Me too.
Yes.
With Libby on board, our next stop is at an iconic Brisbane landmark.
So this is the famous Suncorp Stadium.
Yep.
One of the best football stadiums in the world.
Sure is.
Back when before it was Lang Park, it used to be Brisbane's first cemetery back in the 1800s. Not too many people know that. Still, there is tens of thousands of people buried underneath. So that's why when they play State of Origin here and Queensland scores, you always get a big roar from under the ground.
The highlight for many riders on the CBD tour would be crossing the Story Bridge. $1 million views, the wind in your face, total freedom. It's quite unforgettable. Across the bridge, Libby and John have decided to combine the views with lunch at the Cliffs Cafe at Kangaroo Point. It's here that Libby tells me how her life changed when she met John 25 years ago.
I would never have dreamt of getting on a bike when I first met him, but after 18 months, neither of us had a vehicle except the Harley, so I had to get on the bike.
That sparked her passion in motorbikes, and now she loves nothing more than leading these tours with John.
We are very lucky to live in Brisbane and be able to do our tours in Brisbane. Everybody just loves the riding. We get hill rides, we get flat rides, city rides, views. It's wonderful.
Getting to ride together isn't just great for them, it's also terrific for guests.
And it means that if a couple wants to come out on a tour, they can both ride together. That's right. And have all of the fun and none of the responsibility.
That's correct.
Yes.
What's been one of your enduring memories of being able to have the experience with someone?
Last weekend we took a couple on a ride and their son was actually climbing the Story Bridge as we rode under. So there was a lot of waving and cheering and an absolutely wonderful experience that was for them and for us.
To book a tour with John and Libby, head to the Red Balloon website and search for Harley Davidson Brisbane. The tours start at just $99. And while you're online, make your way to Queensland.com for some more great ideas.
Well, my tour today finishes back up here at Mount Cootha at the summit, and I have to say it's a drive that I've done many, many times that was made all the more enjoyable on the back of a Harley Davidson. I hope we've given you some ideas on how you can treat the dad in your life this Father's Day and let them know just how special they are. We'll be back next week with some more adventures and another great day out. See you then.